What's up everyone, Raphael here, AppleAddress, addressing all things Apple Inc. Sorry for the hiatus. Been taking it easy, relaxing, enjoying this summer. And today is July 4th, so happy 4th of July to those out there to celebrate. But I want to get into my next video, iPadOS 16. Let's jump right into it. Okay, iPadOS 16. Are we getting closer to macOS? iPadOS 16 was announced at WWDC, and it brings a number of new features and improvements to the iPad. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the new features in iPadOS 16 and what they mean for users. We'll also discuss whether or not iPadOS is getting closer to becoming a true replacement for macOS. iPadOS 16 includes new iPad-specific features and improvement such as Stage Manager, which is the main feature, external display support, and Freeform. iPadOS 16 also includes the same features as iOS: iCloud, shared photo library, messages, mail updates, and finally, the weather app. iPadOS 16 includes a number of new features that make the iPad even more powerful and versatile. One of the most useful new additions is Stage Manager, which lets users control multiple apps at once while focusing on the apps you need. Now let's take a second here with Stage Manager. In my opinion, Stage Manager is the exact same app managing, window managing feature that we've experienced before with iPadOS 15, just done differently in a way that makes it look different, right? Moving the apps over to the left that you can still see while focusing on the main apps that you want to work within right in front of you. Now, the good thing about Stage Manager is it gets us closer to a Mac OS type window switching, moving, resizing environment. Now, users will be able to center, resize, overlap, and group together windows and apps. The best feature of Stage Manager: it provides faster access to windows and apps by displaying the most important app or window you're working on, and all other apps are arranged to the left side in order that they were used. This makes it easier to keep track of different tasks and see all of your important at-a-glance apps and windows. iPadOS 16, specific to the M1 iPad, some of these features by the way, finally provides full external monitor support up to 6K. That's a pretty good feature. I won't have the luxury of using that feature because I have the 2020 iPad without the M1 chip. Maybe in the future I might think about updating to iPad M1. In order to use that feature to take advantage of the external monitor support, is that worth the upgrade to purchase the M1 iPad along with all the other features? Let me know in the comment section below if the main feature, Stage Manager, the external support for monitors 6K, is that really features that you would say, hey, you know what, I'm going to buy that M1 iPad because it does those things. Now, another new feature, Freeform. Freeform is a new collaborative platform that's new to iPadOS. Users can use Freeform to present projects and exchange ideas with coworkers, family members, etc. Overall, iPadOS 16 brings a number of welcome new additions that make the iPad even more useful than ever before. All right, let's discuss very briefly improved usability and performance. It builds on the success of earlier versions. One of the most notable changes is the addition of support for the M1 chip, as I discussed. The new chip offers a significant performance boost, making the iPad even more powerful and responsive. In my opinion, the iPad did not need the M1 chip, but Apple does things in a way that in the future, putting the M1 in the iPad will make sense. As of right now, it's a mystery. Maybe they're thinking about bringing some of the macOS type features to the iPad, therefore putting the M1 chip in the iPad. In addition, iPadOS 16 includes a number of optimizations that help to improve battery life and overall performance. As a result, iPadOS 16 is a significant step forward for the iPad, making it even more capable and powerful device. Now here's the big question. Is iPadOS getting closer to becoming a true replacement for macOS? Now, with the release of iPadOS 16, it includes a number of new features, just a few I just mentioned, that makes it even closer to becoming a true replacement for macOS. Maybe. Will it ever become that true replacement? Maybe. As of right now, I don't think so. That's a story for another day. With that said, one of the most significant new additions is, of course, as I mentioned earlier, Stage Manager. Stage Manager is the key feature, and I think brings us closer to what a macOS iPad would look like, or it would get us closer to that. The key features of Stage Manager, with the resizing and moving windows around on an iPad, will be a welcome change. Also, the support for external monitors, along with support for mice and external keyboards, brings that laptop desktop experience to the iPad. This means that you can now use an iPad as a primary computer if you're not in the market for a laptop or a desktop. There are some people out there that use the iPad in that fashion. iPadOS 16 is a major step forward for the platform, and it's clear that Apple is committed to getting the iPad closer to a viable alternative to macOS for users who want a more portable, more mobile computer experience. Okay, let's sum up this video. So, the three key features of iPadOS 16, Stage Manager, the external support, and Freeform. Those are the three main features. All the other features are the same as iOS 16. So, are those three key features getting the iPad closer to a macOS replacement? iPadOS 16 will be available to developers right now. It's available now, and soon will be available to everyone in the fall of 2022. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Is iPadOS 16 a step closer in the right direction? Or is it kind of more of the same with the more gimmicky type apps that kind of change things up to get individuals to buy the M1 iPad instead of one of Apple's lower price, cheaper model? Well, that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.